Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 38.4, and what I want to do is look at the time stretching. Let's start mixing and matching. So right now, we've got the 96 BPM track is playing, and I've knocked it down to 75 BPM. And I want to see let's just start looking at what we can do to kind of pull in or mix and match some of the samples that are running natively at 75 BPM. So I think the first thing I want to do is, this might just make it easier for us to play around with, is let's make some mute groups. So I'm going to go mute group, and I've used a few of the other ones. So I'm just going to start with F, and let's put all of the, these are not drums. These are all the plucked strings. Let's put them all on this group. G, we'll put all of the drum hits. H can be all of the vox. And then I will be all of the bass here. So that I'm only going to have one bass running at the same time, and it will switch between them. Now, the next fun part is, I think we want gate off of all of, we'll just whoops, didn't mean to do that, but we can turn gate off of all of the 75 BPM pads here, and then let's go back, get everything BPM synced. All right, a problem we're going to have with this is once you trigger it, it's going to keep playing unless you mute it. But this is just kind of trying to show, for performance reasons, what we could do. So if we go back to the pattern, we're going to play this. Now, if we wanted to, we could just actually play the other drums. And those now are playing at 75 BPM, and they're not time stretched. And that's going to automatically trigger back to the ones that we had. So I think there's some interesting things you could kind of do with a setup like this, where it would always kind of bring back the track to like whatever you want for a root. And then you can still use it to pitch up and down. But if we exit out completely, if I hit these, you can definitely tell it sounds different because it's making it pitched. So I'm curious if we can adjust the pitch, the type here. So if we go to pitch speed, yeah, we hold shift. What happens if we turn vinyl off and go to, I'm going to say vinyl no ensemble. Say vinyl no. It doesn't want to do it while it's playing. Ensemble. What's the trick? Is it you hold the enter down? Whoop. No. I know there's a trick that you can select a pad while you're in here, but now that I've made a mess of it for myself, we'll just go through the hard way. Go ensemble, exit, back to pitch, hold shift, set it to ensemble. Okay, now I'm curious what's going to sound like. That sounds like the original. Sounds like a little laggy, but so we're getting some artifacts for sure, but it sounds like it's the right pitch and tone. So presumably we could come into pitch and speed. If you hold shift down, and you can adjust between ensemble, backing, or off for the Vera encoder. It's probably going to sound better based on what you have for drums, single voice or multi-voice. So I would guess that if you wanted to do something like this, you're going to want to play around with it a little bit and kind of get a sense for it. But getting the sense, this ought to kind of work, where we should be able to come in, and we'll just do one more thing real quick. I'll make a copy because I'm curious what's going to happen if we do a pattern edit, if we come in and set our BPM up to say 112, which we know we're going to move to in the next video. But let's play this. Oh, actually the BPM's going to follow anyway, so it doesn't matter. So now we got these are pitch shifted. So now we need to make sure we set the other row to be the vary encode or whatever off. I'm going to do that offline. I'll do that for all of these, and we'll come back in the next video and play around some more. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. Happy holidays and peace.